The sun goes down on the first of the 4 legs of the brand new Longines League of Nations. It's a new era in the sport of jumping. We start here in Abu Dhabi. We then go over to Ocala in Florida in 41 days' time. Then it's St. Gallen at the end of May. And then Rotterdam before they go on to the Longines League of Nations final in Barcelona in October. Well, we had 11 teams that came forward for the first of the 2 rounds. Jess, only 8 could go through. We lost the Netherlands, we lost France, and we lost Belgium. They were big 3 names out already.
Yes, we certainly didn't expect on paper to lose these teams, and it really made for quite an exciting first round as they were all fighting to get into that last spot. But it was over for them very quickly.
And at the end of the first round, Ireland were the only ones that went into the second round with 0 penalties, so they were in a commanding lead going into the second half.
They certainly were, but as we've seen in the competitions where it's 3 riders with all scores counting, so much can change. And I was basically with a feeling with 12 faults and 0, there was actually quite a chance for most teams in the second round.
Yes, there was only 3 fences actually split all those 10 teams going. But of course, the 10 included our hosts here, the United Arab Emirates. What a great performance from them.
Yes, it was a wonderful performance, and I think it's a great concept that the host nation, even though they're not part of the 10 teams in the Longines League of Nations, that they can compete for the glory, for the purse, but not for points going towards the final. And I think for the United Arab Emirates team, this was a real step up for them. They won a few weeks ago, but that was at a lower level of Nations Cup, and obviously with the Longines League of Nations, to be able to be part of that was for them very special. And didn't they do really well getting into the second round?
As the competition started to unfold, we had Germany, Sweden and Ireland all battling it out. And in the end, Germany came good and just pipped their way into the lead.
Yes, certainly. I mean, it was looking a little bit Ireland all the way. And the Germans, they just kept chipping. And of course, in a situation like that, there is no room for error. And a fence down is the difference between winning and having nothing.
Well, let's have a look at those 2 pivotal rounds, Jess. Germany were leading on 4 penalties as David Will entered the arena.
A clear wins the Longines League of Nations Leg 1 in Abu Dhabi. Germany currently on a total of 4 penalties after 2 brilliant second round clears from Christian Kuko and Jonas Bray. And they are out in front on that 4. A clear from David Will gives them the Longines League of Nations Abu Dhabi title.
Well, I must say, if I was in Otto Becker's shoes at this moment, I'd be quite happy that it's this combination that have got the difficult job of going in to jump that clear round, as they have really been shining over the last months. And David Will is a very, very cool customer in the saddle. Of riding, and really well managed from my prince. Phil, bring him home.
2 to go.
Oh, it's gone.
Level with Ireland.
Wow. Well,
the
we didn't see that coming.
Goes for Germany. David Will looks back over his shoulder to see. I'm not sure he can believe it. He's looking back to see what the situation is. He must have heard the pole go. Well, Germany on 8, as that 4 adds to the 4 they were already on.
He just tried to keep him straight, and my prince just dropped a little to the left, and those poles, very difficult colour. Well, the story unfolds. So the first round was foot perfect. The pressure is on. Mark likes a bit of pressure.
The clear gives us a jump off between Ireland and Germany here in Abu Dhabi.
Wouldn't that be exciting for the first leg of the Longines League of Nations that we would have a jump off? This lovely homebred mare, Lady Amara. Mark just keeping a nice rhythm.
always keeping the movement going forwards. Oof, strong ride to the water, she answered. Oh,
It's gone.
It's over.
It's gone to Germany.
It's over.
As Ireland finish on 12 penalties in second place, but Otto Becker's team from Germany take the Longines League of Nations, and there they are with many congratulations all round. It's been a topsy-turvy competition, which is exactly what this brilliant team competition will do. It's not over until the end. Well, of course, the other thing that's so fantastic about these team competitions, this Longines League of Nations, is jumping a double clear. To do that is a big moment in your career. 4 riders did that today. We had Jonas Spray for Germany, we had Richard Howley for Ireland. And is that the first time we've seen a man and wife jump a double clear in such an important competition?
I wouldn't like to say it's the first time, because we have had some wonderful male and female combinations jumping in the sport, but I do think that it was a very special occasion. Janneke Sprunger and her husband Hendrik van Eckermann, not for the same country but same household, to jump double clear, so it was a magical moment.
Jess, what do we take away? This is the first of 4 qualifiers. It's been tough out here. You need good horses and good athlete riders. What does it tell you for the rest of this wonderful Longines League of Nations series?
Well, I think the question that I had was, my feeling was, yes, the sport is ready for this. The sport has become so professional, and there are so many horse and rider combinations who have got the nerves to be able to go out and jump for their country and to produce the goods. So my feeling was, yes, we can do this, but of course waiting today to see it. And it's quite obvious when you bring your best combinations, of which these countries all have got quite a few, they really are up to the pressure in the second round, but it's mini errors, and these mini errors make big mistakes. But it was very, very close for the top 3, and you could see, when Peter Fredriksson had 2 fences down, that threw the Swedes adrift, although they'd been knocking at the door the whole way. And the Irish and the Germans, of course, they were strong, but still in the end we didn't get to a jump off.
Well, in 41 days time we go to the second leg of the League of Nations. That is in Ocala in Florida. The question is, what teams will be there in Florida? It's going to be, they know it's tough, there's going to be some top teams there.
Oh, there certainly is, because Ocala, it's at the moment there's an awful lot of show jumping taking place over in America, and of course the home nation, we're going to expect the top guns, I would say. Laura Kraut, McLean, Ward, Kent, Farrington, the names are all, it's going to be all over the place, and they are really going to want to nail it at home. So the other countries, knowing this, they're going to have to put some very, very good horses on the plane flying over there, and I am expecting to see it even hotter than we saw it here today.
So that's the end of the first leg of the Longines League of Nations here in Abu Dhabi. In 41 days time we go to the second leg in Ocala. Join us live on FEI TV.